Good evening, YouTube. Here we go again for another English immersion. My name is Camila, and I'm gonna be the host from this conversation. I am here with amazing people, and we have an interesting topic to discuss today, at least in my opinion. But before we start, just a short explanation about the platform, what is Talk and Talk, and what we are doing here. So, guys, this is a platform when you can practice Spanish, French, and English in a natural environment without teacher. We are just a group of students trying to have a conversation from different perspectives and different topics. No one will judge you, no one will correct you. And the main goal here is to try to express our opinion in a different language, okay? And of course, if we can have fun in the spirit, it would be great. So we always start here with the self-presentation just to break the ice at the beginning to know each other better. So I will ask you, Diane, can you please?
Yeah, for sure. Um, as Camila said, I am Dayani and I am 30 years old now. Oh my God, I'm old. uh, I'm here. I started here on Talk and Talk in winter immersion. So I started in July 4. And I'm here to improve my English because I'm trying to generate new opportunities in international market in my area. And besides that, I like to meet people and talk about many different themes. So I feel myself in house, in home. It's
Wow,
it.
nice. I love it. It's interesting. It's so good to maybe this place we can create connection because everyone here can share the same goal because we are here to know more, to improve our English, right? So I love
Yes,
it. I
yes.
love it.
It's a fantastic model of
Yeah.
education.
Nice, nice. Welcome aboard, Daiane. And you, Rogério, can you please, have you started your new company or not yet, right? At the new
Not yet.
company?
I will
Okay.
start next Tuesday.
Okay, okay. So you
Yeah.
have a short vacation, I think so.
Yeah, just 1 week.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Yes. Good evening, guys. I'm Rogério. I'm 15 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro with my family. We have two dogs. And I'm accountant. I'm here in Talk Talk since last year. And I'm here to practice English, to try to express myself better in English, and my free time I like to listen gospel music, practice exercise, play my guitar. Yeah, that's a little about me.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Rogério. And you, Juliano, can you please, my friend, introduce yourself? Because it was so long that I forgot about yourself. Please remind my.
Yeah, of course.
Just kidding.
Hi guys, my name is Juliano. I am 22 years old. I am science and technology student. I have been studying English for 1 year in Talk Talk, and I really like to watch movies, series. Sometimes go to the gym and play games. I really like, and that's all about me.
Nice. Thank you, Juliano. And you, Dea, you want to go?
Yes, good evening, guys. I'm Andrea. I live in Guarujá. Um, I am married. I don't have kids, don't have pets as well. I work as an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. I've been working a lot because we are putting new process in the company, and it's been so hard to deal with it because I am a person that don't like so much change. But I know that it's the life, we need to change all the time. But at the beginning, it's so hard for me to deal with. But okay, it's the life, right? I really like listening to music, drink wine. Because of this, I really love cold weather, guys, because I have the opportunity to drink more wine. What else? I really love going at concerts, rock concerts, by the way, and speaking in English, of course. I need to improve. Because of this, I am here every day. That's it about myself.
Nice. Thank you, Dea. First of all, I hate cold weather. I hate, guys. I don't know what has happened. I hate, but that's okay. As Daya says, part of the process change, so we need to just accept it. And guys, my name is Camila. I am 4 years old since, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, I guess. Next, I think August 8th, I will turn 41. So maybe that's okay. I don't have problem with this, but I am trying to think more about it, about getting old. What else? I work as an accountant as Rogério. We share the same career path, I think. I've been here in Talk and Talk since March 24 and as a host since June 24. So I am here for more than 1 year. And I really believe in the power of the languages learning, the process of it. I don't know if you heard about, but I guess if you don't have oh my gosh, my name is just Camila, guys. I just realized it right now. I'm sorry. Just talk and talk. I saw today a new about it. If you want to get your USA visa, now you need to have an interview in English with the guys. This was not before something obligated, but now they are trying to put it more. This was just today, this new, and I think because of
Really?
it, yes, I heard
Oh,
this.
no.
Yes, it was. I will try to find it here. It was in Radio Band News, I think. I heard today morning. And I got my visa, but it was only in Portuguese, the interview. And now they will try to put it in English just to accept people who are able to speak in English in their country. So even more, we need to try to speak in English, right? We don't know what can happen in the future. And of course, I love it as you guys. So I think we need to be prepared for everything, right? So let's start, guys. Mastering the art of starting a conversation. I don't know if you have a problems with this, but let's see what we can do here. Dea, do you want to start? The first one?
Yes, let's go. Have you ever found it challenging to start a conversation with someone new? What strategy, what strategies did you use to overcome this? So, as I am a shy person, was I believe that all the time it's a little hard to have in a conversation because I don't feel comfortable to speak. And but I always try to talk about the weather. I think it's the good strategy, at least for me, because I am a old school guy. So if I am near someone, depending on the situation, I will start the conversation like, "Oh, what about the weather today? It's so crazy, right? This week it's like that and like that." So I always do it. And this is my strategy, I can say that. And to overcome this, I try to pretend that I am really confident, right? Even though I am not. Oh, Andrea, let's go. You can do it. So I put some, I don't know, another person in front of me, in my face, and let's go. Let's try to have a conversation. That's it.
It's almost like a mask, right? But not in a bad way. You are trying to do your best in that situation. So,
Yes.
yes, I am the same. I think some questions in the video, I use it when I was traveling abroad, like where are you from? And then it's so common there. Where are you
Mhm.
from? Oh, what are you doing here in this country? But I think in Brazil it's so hard to start a conversation with someone, I don't know, in a cafe. I think it's so hard, but abroad for me it's easier. I don't have problems with this, but let's see. Thank you, Daya. And you, Diane, do you have problems with this or not?
I don't have problem with this because I am extroverted people person.
Okay.
But sometimes I feel some challenges because people can be shy like that. So my strategy is I like to smile, I like to break the ice. I don't know, maybe asking something about the lives of the other people and feel and no, I esqueci, gente. I'm sorry.
Take your time.
And feel the other people comfortable.
Okay. Okay.
I think this is a good strategy.
Yes, I use the same. I try to create a connection at the beginning,
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I like to create links with people. But
Yes.
I'm not a psycho, guys. I'm just extrovert.
I
Sorry.
stalker.
Yeah.
No, no. Nice, nice. Thank you, Daiane. And you, Rogério, do you have problems with this to starting a conversation with someone new or not?
I think no, I don't have a problem. I just use the same device for Andrea. I start talking about the weather. It's hot or cold or whatever. I think it's a good strategy to start, and I can start with ask if someone needs to help. If I can help for someone for something, I think it's good. But I think it's the main subject is it's challenging to if you don't know the subject. Do you know?
Mm,
If you don't know, even though you meet the people or not, the subject, I think it's could be a challenge as well.
yeah, yeah. I don't know, guys, if you feel the same, but I feel nervous. And then I say, okay, I will do it. And just, I don't think, I just blanket and try. And I think this is not a bad thing. But of course, I cannot start a conversation asking about, I don't know, drink in a library, for example. This doesn't make sense, right? We need to take a moment to realize these strategies, I guess. So thank you, Rogério. And you, Juliano, do you have problems with this or not?
Yes, I think so. I already had some problems to start a new conversation to someone new.
Mhm.
What I usually do to work it out this situation is try talk about a subject, a random subject, but that have a connection in that moment that we are, you know. So like you guys said about weather always work very well because it's something that have a connection with that moment that we are living, so sometimes, for example, I am in a place and there is a TV, and in TV there are people playing soccer. So it's a subject that we can talk. So a good strategy is use things around me.
Mhm.
So I try uh, look at the place around me and try and find a subject that I can talk to other people, other one. I try to do it,
Nice.
but sometimes it's very hard, I think, because the other one need, talk to have the flow,
Hmm. Okay.
because sometimes we can try talk to break the ice, whatever, but if the other one can't talk to you,
Yes.
there is no flow,
Yes. I was wondering here, maybe it can be like a tennis play. You hit the ball and then you expect the ball come back. And then
Yes,
when you
that's it.
hit, yes, and then you when you hit and you feel like, okay, the conversation ended up right now. And then I don't know, it happens with me. Of course, it happened in the past, or I don't know, almost ever or forever. But I guess I don't know. I always said like the problem with the other person because sometimes they don't want to have this kind
Yeah,
of conversation. No?
yeah, because sometimes, like you said, sometimes you're talking to the other one, but the other one needs to talk, because if the other one
Yeah.
doesn't talk, you think, oh, this guy don't want to talk with me, I don't know. You can think about a lot of things, so it's
Hmm.
important other people talk too.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. But oh, please go ahead, Aya. Please, please,
No,
please,
just to add something that
please.
Juliano said, and I think it's interesting, just came to my mind, guys. And nowadays, I believe that it's really hard to start in a conversation with someone because everybody are on your cell phone, right?
Oh,
And and it's difficult to start because people are look at your then cell phone. And I just remember because I've been going to concerts alone. And as I said, I am a shy person, but I pretended to not be a shy person. And then I want to have a conversation with someone. If I am near someone, I will start a conversation. I don't have this problem. So I ask something, oh, I don't know. And people, okay, as Juliano said, people, the other person needs to want to talk with you, because in otherwise will be just you talking, and it's so constrained when it happen. You want to have a conversation with someone, and someone just reply you and don't continue in
Yeah.
talk. It's like boring. But the cell phone, it's a point that people need to handle nowadays. We didn't have this problem in the past, So
Yes, it's true. And maybe we want to create connection or to start a conversation, but we decide to not because the other person is looking at the cell phone all the time. And
yeah.
then you felt like, I don't know if something important or not. I can say that when I don't want to speak with the others, I do the same technique. I take my cell phone and when I don't want to have a conversation, because sometimes it can happen with us. If you are in, I don't know, in a place that you don't want to speak, if you are tired, maybe, or maybe in a Uber, guys, it happens a lot. I don't have car and I use Uber a lot all the time here in São Paulo. And you can feel like if the guy want to speak or not. Like, oh, good afternoon. Sorry, I'm late. This is the necessary. Oh, no problem. We can start. And then you felt okay. But in the opposite can happen. Maybe I don't want to speak with the guy, and we
Yeah.
need to try, right? Nice. Let's move on for the next question. In your opinion, what makes initiating a conversation important in building relationships? I don't know if you have this problem or this opportunity before, but what do you think about starting a conversation can be important to building a relationship? What do you think, Diane? Do you believe it can be important or do you prefer to just wait?
Depends the situation, Sometimes I feel it's important to start a conversation, depend the other person. Maybe you can start a conversation with I don't know, your chief in your job, and in desenvolve a good relationship with him, and in your teamwork too. I think this is a good initiative, but sometimes don't make sense to start a conversation, and sometimes it's not is too important start to. I think, I don't know, I'm confused about this question.
No problem, no problem. For example, if you are in a place, then I don't know, if you like someone, can be a singer. I don't, guys, but I don't know if you will try to speak with this person. In my case, not. I just keep looking for this person, and then this avoid me to create a relationship for this person that I admire. So I don't know. Thank you, Diane.
Yes,
Any? Oh,
yes.
please. Yes.
No, I agree with you.
Nice. And you, Dea, have you ever tried speak with Bono or not?
Oh, yes, a lot of times. Just kidding. Let me see. In your opinion, what makes initiation a conversation important in building relationships? In my opinion, it's like when you start in a conversation, sometimes you want to cause a good impression, right? I believe that
Mm,
is like when you see the someone for the first time, we need to cause a good
okay.
impression. You need to, uh, if you don't, probably the conversation will not flow. People will avoid you or these kind of things. So I think it's depending on the situation, depending on the place that you are, you have to you need to have this concern about, how I can start the conversation in a way that the person will uh, feel attracted, not about myself, my body, this kind of things, but what I am saying,
Mm-hmm.
to pay attention to on me or this kind of thing. So
Oh my gosh. Nice, nice. I love it. Thank you there. And you, Juliano, do you think it's
Uh,
important to start a conversation to building relationships or not?
I think the conversation is the first conversation is the first step to make a friend, to make a connection with someone, because usually our friends have something common,
Yeah.
so we have some subject that we like, and our friend have some subject that uh, they like, but it's something common that we like too. So we have this connection. So it's very important, the first conversation, because you need to try find something common, between you and this person to really
Yeah.
have a connection. Because if you didn't find, you would just stop to talk. You will not build a really stronger bond with this person, because maybe you guys don't have something common, so that's the reason that I think the first conversation is very, very, very important, because if
Yes.
the both, give like match, you can keep having a lot of conversations, meetings, and that's it. What do you think?
Yes, and maybe we don't have another chance, right? To
Yes,
have a conversation and then,
yes.
oh my
So
gosh.
sometimes the other one can have a lot of things in common
Mm-hmm.
when we compare between the both, but if you didn't have the first conversation as a good conversation, you just stop to talk, and you lost a, maybe a chance to get a good friend, because you didn't have a good first conversation, and it happens a lot, because sometimes to get a good conversation depends on the moment,
Mm-hmm.
depends on the place that you are, sometimes, you can look at around you and you don't find something interesting to talk, like you are at night, so the weather can't help you, so you can't get a good conversation.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree with you. I love it. Thank you, Juliana. And you, Rogerio, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, nice. Do you want to answer that second question about initiating a conversation important to build a relationship?
Yes, I think as we watched the video, I think eyes contact. It's
Mm,
important to build this really good relationship. Yeah, you can
nice.
you can see the face, you meet the people. Yeah, I think it's to start. I think it's good. Eyes contact.
Nice. I felt, I don't know, embarrassed when someone looked too much into my eyes, but I try to overcome this because I know that it's important. So I try and then I change the eyes a little bit. But at the beginning, I felt ashamed about this. Like, oh my, this person is trying to create eye contact, and I always blush when it happens with me. But it's not related to relationship with the other, but we felt like this person is look at me and paying too much attention with me. Oh my gosh, I cannot say something bad. So I always felt like, oh my gosh. But of course we can try to do it, right? We have this in the weekend, right there, about speaking in public
yeah,
with different people. We were in person together in a meetup in Talk and Talk, And we suffer a lot, right? So speaking.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, we felt nervous, and then even in Portuguese, it's hard to speak in person or to start a conversation. We need to introduce ourselves for, I don't know, a lot of people in a group, and then it was hard. So we can enjoy this moment to go to the next question. Do you think that the ability to start a conversation can be learned, or is it an innate skill? Why? What do you think, Juliana? Do you think you can learn how to do it or not?
I think almost everything can be learned, you know. Sometimes you just need
Mm.
practice a lot. You know, I think when we born, you know, with zero skills, you know. So, of course, there are people that have more, you know, I don't know if this word is right, but facility to, you know, to talk, to do other things. You know, some people are not shy to talk in public, you know, really like to talk in public. Other people have a little of trouble, but I think everything can be learned, you know. So sometimes someone don't have a good start of a conversation because don't practice, you know. But you know,
Yes.
if you live, yeah, environment that you really need talk a lot, you know. For example, salesperson, you know, salesperson,
Mhm.
you know how to talk because they work as a person that need to talk to other people to do other people buy their products. So you know, I think you can learn different skills, you know.
Great. Even to speak, right? We can create techniques, technical strategies maybe to be better. I agree with you. And maybe if you have to do it, for example, every month in your job, you can be good at the beginning, not, but you can improve and develop, I don't know, other things, trying to control your emotions, your voice, and I don't know, you can be confident if you do it more than once. And I don't think this is the same at learn, because learning, I think it can be some rules or techniques, but if you practice a lot, you can, I don't know, turn yourself something like, "Ah, I did it last month, I can do it again, you know." But
Yeah.
I agree with you, and I really would like to have this kind of technique, you know, to know how to speak in public with the others. I don't know, in a presentation in a company. I think this is really important nowadays, guys. Thank you, Juliano. And you, Rogério, do you think we can learn how to do it, or this can be something like a inner, I don't know, skill, for example?
What is it? In it? What is it? I don't know. In it.
Innate can be something natural. I can say that.
In natural.
Yeah, natural.
Okay, natural.
Okay.
Okay. I think yes, we can believe it. We start. Maybe sometimes it's important to close our mouth to not to say much than necessary, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's important to learn. Yeah, I believe.
Nice, nice. Thank you. And you there, what do you think? We can learn, we can practice. What is the your opinion about it?
Yes, I think we can learn how to have a good conversation, how to start a connection. But of course, there are people that born with it, right? The facility. People are naturally outgoing person. I don't consider that I am an outgoing person, but I know that I've been improving a lot. I know that, right? And as you said, guys, it's for me, practice makes perfect. You know, if
Okay.
you start doing it all the time, as we are here every day in the immersion, we are getting better all the time. If you do it all the time, having conversation, speaking in public, as we did in last Saturday, we will be better on it, right? And one day you will feel comfortable. The secret is, as much as you do something, you feel comfortable, even though you have some uh, problems, some, things that you need to improve, you will feel comfortable because you are used to do it. So I think, of course, we can learn, and, you know, yeah, it's an ability that you can learn.
Yes, I read something today, but I don't remember for sure the phrase. But it was like the thing that you want to improve is in your procrastination daily avoid, something like
Mhm.
this. And then I felt like, oh my gosh, because I want to be better, but I avoid it every day. And then was like, oh my gosh, this is true because I want, but what I am doing to be like this, So this is the point. I think if you put effort in something, it's almost impossible to not improve it, right? So it's really good.
Yes. And because sometimes it's not easy, right? Even though you want to improve, you know that the process is really hard. Like speaking English. Oh my gosh, we are 10 years, I don't know, 18 years, 5 years trying to get better,
Hmm. Yes.
right? So
And maybe
because
the
of this, we
problem, oh, please.
procrastinate, I think. Sorry,
No,
sorry. Go
sorry.
ahead, go
No,
ahead.
maybe the problem is not the English. As I said for you guys, I was studying abroad, and in my team, my group, there was a guy, and he was, I don't know, 18, really shy, and
Mhm.
he speak like that in English, and the teacher always said to him, please speak in a loud
Oh
voice,
my gosh.
stand up. And because the English was not the problem in that
Hmm.
situation, he was like
Yeah,
this, he was like that, speaking with the others. And then imagine you are there spending your money. You need to enjoy this opportunity, right? So try
yeah,
to communicate yourself, develop other things. I think we are not here just improving English. We are here
no,
improving more than that.
for sure.
Yes. Sorry that I interrupt you. Do you want to say
No, no,
something
don't,
more, please?
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
just that, just that.
Nice. Thank you, Diane. And you, Diane, what do you think? We can learn or don't? This can be something natural. What do you think?
I am with you guys. I think this is a this ability we all can practice and learn more day after day. And I like to study communication because I am a communication person. So I like this gem. I graduated in communication. So I know we have many different techniques to improve this soft ability.
Mhm.
And sometimes people are very shy, but just the habits to everyday practice can facilitate this challenge. So we need to take risks and practice every day or more times than we are practicing right now and improve this skill. It's
Yes.
good. It's very important. Now we all need to communicate with the other people.
Yes, as Juliano said, we are in a blank page. We burn like a blank page, but I think maybe I don't need to be outgoing in my job, but maybe I need to be, for example, if I am a teacher, I need to be in front of the others. I need to show respect from the others, and I
Yeah.
think we can learn how to do it, or maybe the necessity can change our way to deal with the others. It
Yes.
was something that I just life, I guess, can learn us. Not can be a curse, but life can teach us a lot, right?
Yes, yes. And I think it's about behavior too, because
Mm.
sometimes people have afraid to about the others what judgments, about
Mhm.
judgments, and just don't say or don't try. And why? I don't care about what are you think. I just need to try because I need to prove myself.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead, Daya. Please go ahead.
No, I just agree with Diane.
Here, I live in a building, right? In a condo, and I sometimes I try to have a conversation with people here, but not too much. But we need to take a distance, right? And if you're the person with a dog, I can, of course, have a conversation. Oh, I love dogs, and that's okay. We can have a conversation. But I don't know, guys. This is something that if you look someone and then you can feel that you can be good with this person, like, oh, I don't know. I feel that I can have a conversation with you and then you can share something. There are some people here that I just say, "Oh my gosh, how are you doing?" But I don't know even the name from this person. But I always
Yes,
felt happy when I see them. So I think I don't know what is happening. Can be a connection, something natural, I believe, right? So
yes. Living in community.
yes,
Is it?
yes. In São Paulo is really common, guys. We live in small places all the time, and we need to, I don't know, be friendly, I think. Just it, be friendly. Let's move on. Let's talk about technology. Number 9. Do you think technology has made it easier or harder to start conversations in person? Daya said about the cell phone. Do you think it's not so helpful, technology, in this situation to develop the mastering, start a conversation or not?
I think technology help us a lot to having conversation, but in person, I don't agree, because,
Mhm.
for example, I need to cross the ocean every day, as you know, because I live in Guarujá and I work in Santos, and a lot of people are on our motorcycle, our cars, just with the cell phone, and they don't give the opportunity for themselves, right, to having
Mhm.
a conversation with the others because we are paying attention in the cell phone. Of course, I made a lot of colleagues through the cell phone, through the social media, but I am at home. I don't know, doing other things. But in person, I don't know if I agree if the technology has make it easier to have a conversation in person. No, I don't think so. It's easier for example, as we are doing here now. You
Mhm.
know, everybody's in one part of the Brazil, and we are having a really good conversation. Okay, through the technology, but in person, I believe that it makes worse to having a good connection. I don't know if you
Yes.
agree with me, guys.
No, I get it, your point. And I don't know, in the pandemic times, I was living by myself in an apartment. And I had a dog, just a dog to have a conversation. Just the dog and some meetings at the job. And then I felt like my way to speak was becoming something different, I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? I cannot speak with normally. I don't know how to say that in English, gaguejando sometimes,
Mhm.
even speaking a loud voice. And I said, oh my gosh, what is happening? I am emburrecendo, forgetting about speaking in Portuguese. And because I was not practicing. I had some short conversations at my job. Most of the time we were typing, and then I felt like, oh my gosh, we cannot lose this ability to speak, right? It was hard for me, and we had technology in that moment, so this can be a problem, I think. Good point. Thank you, Dea. And you, Rogério, what do you think? Technology can made it easier or harder?
Uh, I believe I get the point. I got the point of as Andrea said. I think conversation in person is better, but
Mhm.
technology, I think it's made it more easier because sometimes we need to, for example, my case, I live in Rio de Janeiro. My parents live in São Paulo. I need to talk with him.
Mhm.
I can use I could use WhatsApp or Zoom, you know. So I think it's helped a lot because the distance, yes. Is this I think it's helping. Yeah, help a lot.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Rogério. And you, Juliana, what do you think? Do you think it's easier or harder to start a conversation using technology with this?
Uh, I think this question is very good because depends on the perspective that we are thinking. Because, for example, when you talk about in let me see the in person,
Mm-hmm.
I think I could talk about technology is very bad because I realized that there are a lot of people, and a lot of teenagers that grew up using technology, cell phone, and don't practice the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
in person. So don't know how to talk. So I think it's very bad. You know, I think I not grew up using technology, but a part of my life I spent using technology. So maybe I don't have the same skills that someone that grew up without technology when you're talking about talk in person, But on the other hand, we can think about strategies, like we are talking almost now, because you can use the
Mm-hmm.
technology to learn what is the best way to start a conversation, and you can use it in person. So I think it depends on the perspective. So it can be the both can be very good if you use to learn how to talk in person. So it will help a lot. But on the other hand, a lot of people grew up using technology, so are not used to this kind of practical, to talk
Yeah.
in person.
Yes, I agree. I remember, I don't know, I think Diane is so young and Juliano also, but guys, I remember that my mom asked me to call to the pizza store and to order a pizza by the cell phone, by cell phone or but by telephone. But I don't know how to order. You just call there and order a pizza. I don't care. And then I was like, I want a pizza. And then I was a kid, and then we grow up, learn these things, develop these things. I was like that. And I think now I can be better to not order a pizza. Come on, but I can, I don't know, overcome other things to start a conversation because I had this when I was a kid. My mom pushed me to, okay, go to speak with the others. Don't feel afraid. So I know that nowadays different, but thank you, Julian. And you, Diane, what do you think? It's easier or harder?
Sometimes can be easier, but I am a communication people and I hate callings. I don't call me. I don't like. I prefer send messages or voice messages or
Okay.
talk with the people personal. But when I was working in a multinational company, I started after pandemic period, but we just working home office, and after that we just need to go to the office on site. And I remember when I started, I sent many different messages to people. I don't know who there are that people, but I sent the messages. And when I went to the office, that and meet the people personally, I I present myself again. I am Diane, that girl who called
Okay.
you in the Google chat. Remember me in the market. So the marketing girl, né? I said, oh my God, meu Deus, que vergonha.
No, no.
But that was easier. I think it's ambassador, but easier for me. But I
Okay.
agree with Diana. Sometimes this topic can be harder because people can use the smartphones, for example, but to just don't want to start a conversation, and I am use my cell phone. It's just it. unpolite, I think,
Yes.
unfriendly.
We
Yeah.
are losing this, I don't know, this ability, I guess, right? To create a connection in a random environment. Maybe if you are, I don't know, in a traffic, as a day in a, can be a boat. What is the expression
Yeah,
to use?
it's a
Yeah, a
boat.
boat, in
A
a
boat.
boat. And you don't look at the others. You don't, cannot, I don't know, even look from the others, right? You're just looking at your cell phone. And it happens all the time. If you go to a, I don't know, a cinema, in a post office. No one goes to the post office, but just an example. We don't look for the others anymore, so
Yeah.
I guess it can be harder. Guys, we don't have too much time. Na verdade, no, sorry. I just start speaking Portuguese. We don't have we don't have time anymore. I'm sorry. But I put the survey link in the chat. If you want to answer and give your opinion, feel free. No one can see your answers, okay? And if you want to speak about a specific topic, please give me ideas to discuss in the future. Rate if you like it or if you dislike it, this conversation. Feel free. No one can see your answers. And it was a pleasure for me. Maybe we can think more about this, starting a conversation or have another immersion about communication. I think this can
Bring
be.
again. Really
Yes, I
love the
will.
topic.
Yes, or maybe communication, because we had this in the weekend, right? We can develop this better.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure, guys. Thank you very much for coming and see you soon, okay?
Thank you, Camila. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.